Sean Zittel, ThaBoxingvoice.com, here with a man, myself, and pretty much everybody believes is one of the brightest prospects or young fighters, not even a prospect, in all of boxing, David Benavidez. What's up, David?
What's up, brother? We're just here. Finished up training camp, 12 rounds of sparring. Camp is going great. I got the WBC title fight coming soon, and, it's all the motivation I need in the world, so we're excited.
Now, it's the WBC title fight. You're only 20 years old and like 20 and a half years old, right? About that. And Tyson, when he won the WBC heavyweight title, was basically the exact same age as you. What does that say about what you're doing? Any similarities to Tyson winning the title at 20 as well?
Our goal right now is definitely to win the title. I'm not really thinking about that. I was thinking about it the other day, but at the end of the day, I got to work hard, and until I get to that place, then I can say I accomplished something. But right now, we're just working hard. And our goal right now is to win the title, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Now, is it you asking for these title fights at just 20 years old? Is anybody around you or yourself worried that you're going to be asking for too much too soon?
To be honest, I never thought I would be fighting for the title at 20. I just kept telling them to give me harder fights. And then I kept fighting better fighters, better opponents, and I felt like I'm ready for the next step. And they asked me, "You want to fight a title eliminator?" And at the time when I fought Porky Medina, I'm like, you know what? I looked at Porky Medina, I said, I can knock him out. I told everybody I was gonna knock him out. Nobody really thought I could knock him out. And when I knocked him out like so impressive, the best way possibly. And then everybody now they really agree with me, saying I could be a champion. I don't think it's too much too soon, because now I know exactly what it takes to get to this moment. Now I know how real training feels, how real training camp feels. I just feel like I'm going to improve from here, especially if I win that title. It's going to give me more motivation to want to fight these other champions, become a great in my sport. That's always been my dream. I want to be a legend, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, let's say you won the title. You won the WBC title this year. How do you not flame out at an early age like Tyson did, having all this success early?
The difference about from there, Tyson, when he won the WBC title, how much was he making? Like 20 million? If you're 20 years old making 20 million, then it's a problem, But right now I'm not making as much as him, but like I said, now I see the mistakes of the great fighters, the great young fighters that they made while they were young, and I don't want to make the same mistake. I don't want to be the could have been. I want to be the great, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Well, you said you feel like you have the soul of someone more mature than your year. You don't feel 20, you told me. Why do you say that?
Because I feel a little bit older because I've been working hard from such an early age. I really didn't have time to fool around. I didn't really have that much friends. The only thing I've known since I was 3 years old was being in the gym, training, you know what I mean? And that when the little kid goes through that, it matures him a little bit. It lets him know what he wants, and that's exactly what it is.
Well, how did we get to where we are today, where you look so promising, such an excellent fighter, when you were a chubby kid just a couple years ago, kind of a quiet guy, an admitted chubby kid? So how are we here now?
Just being a fan of boxing, you know what I mean? Watching Felix Trinidad, Marco Antonio Barrera, Prince Nassim, Roy Jones. Those were my heroes growing up. I told myself since I was a little kid, I want to be exactly like them when I grow up. I've been through some hard times, and at a time I didn't think I was going to be able to get to that level. But I told myself, keep pushing. Everything is possible. You know what I mean? And I stayed with it, bro. And that's just belief. Belief in myself is what got me here today.
Now, you named a couple of guys. Which one from your era did you look up to the most?
I can't say just one in particular. There's a couple of Prince Nassim, Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather. There's a lot of them, bro. It's just boxers, great boxers in general, man. They taught me so much, and it's not just every boxer does something good. If you're really a fan of boxing, you have to look at boxing and see what everybody does good, and then if you want to grow as a boxer, you pick up on it, you practice it in the gym. You know what I mean? And yeah, I love boxing, bro. I just love boxing so much. It matured me as a person.
Do you think that can change? Because guys like Mikey Garcia and Floyd Mayweather, they say flat out, I don't really love boxing. I'm just really good at it. Do you think that could ever be a case for you?
No, I love boxing. Even if I wasn't boxing, I would be front row at every fight. I'm just a fan of boxing. Even dudes coming up now. I got a buddy of mine, Kilo the Kid, Daniel Garcia. There's so much boxers, man. And I think it's just for us as people to support our boxers, you know, because I feel like every boxer is my brother. They know exactly what I go through. They know they know what it is to work hard. Once you push yourself in the gym and you work your hardest, you know exactly how that feels. And once you spar somebody like I do with my sparring partners, we go all out. That's how you really get to know somebody. You try and knock somebody out. You go all out with them, and that's it becomes a really good bond.